Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Starcraft with Green Bean and Sapare.
And we are going to stab some Zergs with the Plasma Sabers Protoss campaign fall. The Zerg Overmind has succeeded in invading the Protoss homeworld of ER, and we already read this, didn't we?
Have we? I don't think so. Did we start
No.
the Protoss We didn't start the Protoss campaign.
Oops. Okay, now as the agents of Sinister Overmind spread chaos and whatever.
Like a boss! I just
No.
talked about professionalism only a minute ago.
No one needs... let's see, the Protoss world of Aaron has embedded itself into the crust of the planet. Now as the agents of the Sinister Overmind spread chaos and destruction across the face of ER, the stalwart Protoss defenders... prepares themselves for the oncoming onslaught. Yes, exactly that. Perfect. How you say it?
Disregarded his orders, but attempted to destroy the Zerg while sparing the Terrans from the flame. Clearly, Tassadar has failed us. You must not.
Burn their souls.
Our first priority is to strengthen our defenses. You must reinforce our outpost in Antioch and make certain that the province does not fall to the Zerg. Your comrade, Protoss Phoenix, will meet you there and assist you in this endeavor.
Best character ever. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, totally wasn't just too distracted looking at his eyebrows to read the dialogue.
But Phoenix is best character, not he, but yes.
Oh, okay.
And Aya is how you say it.
Right, Alright, well, anyways, that guy's eyebrows, they were a thing.
Yes. And Phoenix is also a thing. I love Phoenix, he's best character.
Phoenix, right? This is the
Right.
objective things.
I'm pretty sure Phoenix in this game also objects to at least one thing ever.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at them move around.
Man, now I wish we had a Miles Edgeworth Protoss.
That'd be a Phoenix White Protoss.
Yeah. That's pretty legit. Oh no, we got the Zergs that we're gonna shoot. Okay, so we're yellow this time?
Yeah, yellow. You have a problem being yellow?
No. It's just interesting because I actually forgot how the color roundabout went in this game, and usually in these sorts of games,
yeah, it's the same color.
like, right, exactly.
So
yet. Like, yeah, Age of Empires you always have blue.
Yeah, in most games you always have blue, because blue is the most liked color, I think. Like I think blue is just generally the most favorited color for most people, I think.
Well, blue is racist. It's just my opinion of things.
What? Is blueberry racist?
Yes, blueberries are racist, especially when they're red berries.
Red blueberries are fucking insane. So I like how the Protoss are the last you play, but technically it's the easiest to micromanage. I actually really like micromanaging them because of the shields.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the shields seem like they're a, really... Like, it's possibly because the shields, make it the most, so you have to micromanage them, but definitely...
Can you stop blocking my people, please?
From my way, sir.
Right now you have resources to replay. How did you even lose your last props, you fucking faggot? You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Okay, it's giving you notes now, it's not dialogue,
Yeah.
sorry. But anyways, yeah, so as I was saying...
Phoenix. 240, 240.
Jeez.
40 damage. for like a start of a campaign, that's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Still now I should use all his probes in an attack when he's still troops.
I'm not exactly sure either. Oh yeah, as I was saying, I don't know much about the micromanaging in this game, but I'm assuming the Protoss are the easiest to micromanage, but probably the ones that require the most, like, they require
yeah.
Yeah.
I would say
so
so because of the fact that the Zergs are melee and kind of ranged, but I mean the Zergs you can just throw in like a big number, really.
Right.
But
right.
I mean the Zealots are all about being micromanaged technically, because if they get surrounded they are really dead. They have good in a line formation kind of.
Yeah, makes sense. So I'm like I was saying, I think that's why, because I mean, as a not avid player of an RTS, honestly, I'd probably be more of the Zerg style or the Terran style, because I just would build a bunch of units and throw them at stuff and be like, well, I sure hope they do a thing.
Yeah, it just, I guess, because it's just kind of funny because of the fact that people consider the Protoss the easiest to learn, like when you want to play competitively, but at least it's the last faction you play.
Right, right.
Also, I'm kind of curious how well this will work against the AI. I'm telling my guys to avoid this formation. They will defend that tower with a life.
Sounds legit, but yeah, I'm not sure how it'll work with the AI, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Even if they're not professional play, they're a harder, you know, technically harder for professional play. Yeah, they're considered the easiest, so I did see them being. Also, the warp rifts are pretty cool looking.
Yeah, and now you wanted to see the Protoss buildings closer. Now you get to see them closer.
I'd give them a lick.
I love the good dragoons, by the way. Just the way they move around is beautiful.
Yeah, I do love the way they just kind of like stamp around.
Yeah. I mean, technically, like, I'm surprised because they don't like spiders, and I mean, they have the kind of legs, but I mean, obviously, they don't have as many legs, but I never thought of them as spiders.
Yeah, they don't feel very spiders to me. I don't know what they feel like. I guess they feel very alien as they're, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. The way they look, I always thought they looked a bit like a butterfly.
I see what you're saying, which is the word, yeah. Hi there, Zerglings and that guy, Hydralisk. I don't think these Zergs are gonna stand much of a chance. Is I guess basically what I'm saying. Yeah, English. I guess I speak it. But you know, I'm not really 100%.
Look at his face. Now you can look all on his eyebrows.
Yeah, I would stroke those eyebrows.
He's just staring into your soul.
He does look like he's staring into my soul. Jeez, that guy's like face is so intense.
Pretty Protoss.
Yeah.
Those are the drones that look the coolest in this game.
Yeah,
which actually for a really long time I was not able to figure out what it was supposed to look like. Now I can, but even then it's difficult because I had a view on what it looked like, and then it became really difficult to get rid of it. Like once you have embedded it for like the years of childhood.
Right.
Because for me, this was like the eyes.
Mhm.
This was like an arm. And this was like the head, and this was like the neck.
Right.
So it was like it was looking sideways in this direction, and like this seemed like a hand or whatever. But actually, like now that I know that it's looking like forward, you know, like it's a floating drone.
Right. Yeah.
But like I still like even now that looks like his nose to me, which is silly.
Yeah. Well, I know that feel. I definitely have those things where I'll play a game. And even though, you know, something will directly be like a better art sprite, I'll be like, well, I like the original better.
Yeah, well, it's just that I'm looking at it wrong, I guess. Because I know what it's supposed to look like, but when I see this, it doesn't look like what it's supposed to. I guess because of the way that the shadows are really strong, so it looks like this part almost doesn't exist.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So all I see is this part, and then I tried, like, this looks like a mouth to me. I don't know.
That's reasonable. I don't know.
I guess
But
also because it doesn't really look the same in the game. In the sprite, it doesn't look the same as it does here.
Yeah, it does look a decent bit
Because this
different.
is actually looks like the real design of it in this image is more of a like I know it's kind of like the drone, it's like a flat drone.
Right,
But
right.
here
where
it's really
the-
more of a I don't even know what.
Yeah, I don't know, but they are interesting probes that, like, you know, just seem they kind of float around ore from the looks of it,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool, I must say. Oh man, I wish I could incorporate hover technology to freaking mine ore.
Sounds kind of inefficient.
That's actually what I was kind of thinking, but you know.
They
Whatever.
support us. They don't build efficient. They build techy.
I kind of noticed.
Now I will have the boy shoot us.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Sounds
have
like-
these guys will shoot boys already.
Yep, I'm gonna shoot all the balls.
This guy's also OP. Have I mentioned that yet?
You haven't mentioned that yet, I think. Oh, you mentioned it's pretty rad. How
Look at
exactly
him.
how... And he just eats Zergs for breakfast, yeah. Just boop.
I just wanted to damn kills him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not invertible.
Yeah, I assume that. Still, these Zerglings are getting torn up pretty hardcore. And I guess those Hydralisks too, just BAM!
Yep. This mission is actually really easy if I remember. I could
Yeah,
probably
it
watch
seems... From looks of it's a straight up defense mission, honestly. From what
Actually,
I've
you have
seen,
to
all the
destroy the enemy
defense... Oh, okay.
But it just starts you off as defending it. But I mean,
Right.
the first mission is always easy. At least I'm pretty sure though.
First mission's
mission
always-
objective, meet. Yeah, destroy the Zerg base.
Okay. Yeah, because it looked like a defending point. I was like, you know, defending in this. From what I've seen, the defense missions in this game are probably some of the easiest.
Yeah, probably because I don't have many. I mean, I don't even remember one currently.
I just.
Oh yeah, okay, the Zerg
remember-
one, but the Zerg one doesn't really count even. Because the Zerg one you have to destroy everything anyway later.
Oh yeah, you do. Don't you? Wait, no, there's a few human ones though.
Yeah, there's one
there's-
human once. I only remember the one human one.
Yeah, okay, that would explain why it's easy. Cause I just remember it was one of those that you were like joking about the difficulty, and you like destroyed all of the Zergs, and then you know the guys to like retreat, and you're like,
Yes,
yeah,
that was like yeah. I mean that one is easy, but again, I mean it's kind of obvious because it's really early on.
right. Tricks, yeah.
He's just like numb.
Yeah.
Numb.
This is pretty legit. These guys are getting stabbed up pretty hard.
Protoss OP need nerf.
Are they OP?
Wow. I think they're being OP.
Yeah, they're being pretty OP. I'm actually like it is certainly interesting seeing the difference, because so far the idea has certainly been superior numbers, and right now you're like just overtaking this base with I don't know, like what you had. I think you had less than 20 units when you entered.
Yeah, I mean I would have won already if not for Eddie keeps rebuilding.
Yeah.
Like that's mostly the problem, I guess, because he keeps building the units.
Right. Who even does that? What a racist guy rebuilding his units. Oh,
And even-
jeez.
Okay, I think he needs to leave.
Yeah, I think so too.
Aw. I'll be back.
Phoenix indeed a pretty OP guy. Yeah. I can definitely see why,
I like him so much.
yeah, why you like him so much. And I have to, it's kind of interesting, the Protoss, I'd say they're the ones that you have to micromanage against the most, because of a way that a lot of you know, the fact that they have stronger units. Well, I'd say, honestly, like, a fight between two Zerg groups, or a fight between the humans and the Zergs, you know, could pretty easily just be turned into a numbers game, with, you know...
I guess
if
the Protoss have a lot of, like otherwise the spellcasters later, we're not they have really powerful spellcasters if we use them really well.
Right.
I mean, to some extent the Terrans have that too. I mean, we had that case where they did froze out my Bellicles.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I mean, I really like the Protoss. I mean, even now I still know why, because even just their art style is really beautiful. Everything about them is really beautiful. And I think they are more so in this game than in Starcraft 2, which that's a personal like that's not really a complaint too much, it's just a personal statement in this case.
Right. I understand.
But I just really like I mean, I've always been a guy who likes 2D art sprites a lot.
Right. That one I see what you're saying. I can't honestly say which one is better because I don't even remember StarCraft 2 as well. But, I understand that.
But I mean, come on, I can give them that they don't have fucking bloody wounds. And look at these guys, these are so fun to micromanage.
They're pretty cool with their explosive balls of doom. And there's the fireworks, if you've heard that.
I only heard very little.
Okay.
Like it was audible.
Good. Yeah, because that's good, because I can definitely hear them outside. They're not, like, super loud, but, you know, I can hear the, like, crackling of the explosions.
Oh, that's a giant boss.
No, they're not giant balls. I wish
depressing.
people were... Huh?
That's depressing.
What, you expect people, like, shoot the Protoss plasma into the air at this time of night?
Yes.
Well, apparently, that's not the idea. But anyways,
Look at them getting owned.
Yeah, they're getting owned pretty hard. You know, I need to find a game to stream for America Day. I think.
America Day. You really gonna call it that?
What?
America Day.
You guys had freaking Canada Day. America Day sounds cooler.
Guess who's the only person who said America? Guess who's the only person who mentioned Canada Day? You. Like in relation to me, like I didn't even bring Canada Day up. I didn't even know it was Canada Day. He's just insisted on it.
Well, yeah, because it is. I mean, you know, it was officially Canada Day. I was like, hey, parents, Canada Day is gonna go like west of Moose, and you're like, oh no, I'm gonna just be German.
Nah, that's Sundays.
that's every Sunday for me.
Dragoon Army.
I probably wouldn't personally.
Look at them overlords.
Those are always gonna get owned. They're like, we scatter. It's pretty great.
Oh god. I love Dragoons, they're so fun.
Yeah.
Look at them, they're just so cute.
Well, I'd probably pet them. I mean...
And then you shoot plasma in your face.
Yeah, that sounds sexual when you say it like that. I don't know.
But that's because your character used to have a thing for taking plasma to the face.
I still blame you for that. I'm pretty sure you hacked the game just so plasma would like get attracted to my face, and then you know, and then it turned out it made me OP, and you're like, damn it.
Damn, you guys have marched on 100 words together. Hundreds of words. What the fuck are we... Protoss seem to be rather warmongering.
Yeah, seriously.
Didn't even know there were that many races in the universe.
I'm honestly surprised that the Zerg are even, like, a joke to us. I mean, I know the Zerg are tough, but hundreds of worlds?
Yeah,
that's...
It took them 9 missions to get to 1 word.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It took us, like, most of a campaign to do anything.
Into the flames.
So, you know, the Executor the following night.
Dun dun dun.
So what's up with that guy's eyes changing color?
It's a fetish.
It's alright. 13 minutes until Phoenix is in position. Cool.
Distract the Zergs. Ah, okay. Let's play soccer.
So, see, so defense missions happen. I
Actually,
guess.
not really. Again, it's one of those
What's-
half defense missions. You do have to destroy the enemy base and then anyway.
Right. Makes
See, here's an
sense.
interesting thing you can do on ramps, which is the thing you need to know to be able to do in multiplayer. Which is blocking the ramp with
Blocking the ramp, which I assume, yeah, it's a pretty useful thing for Protoss, specifically because of the,
mostly because
His
otherwise you have,
powers.
if you don't do it correctly, which I'm probably doing it wrong, but I want to abuse it, certainly can just one pass you guy and kill your walker.
Oh,
Like fucking do
yeah.
that. I think I did.
Yeah.
And it's always frustrating at times. And I think it's
Right.
yeah. What was I gonna say? I saw this mission was way later in the campaign than it actually is. I'm surprised this is so early. But yeah,
Oh, it's a harder mission?
No, it's just a mission that I remember.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't thought about that early. Because we have to kill one of those celibate guys, you know?
Celibate guys.
The guys
yeah,
when the last time someone got killed. That we are pretty much in the other campaign.
Right. That's pretty funny, actually. That's like second mission in, and once again,
Fuck
that's
me,
why
I got hurt.
Oh, I got trolled pretty hard.
I mean, the
But
AI
still.
seems weird about it.
The AI's like, let's attack with those crystals. They'll be pretty devastated if we attack one of those.
Yep.
But anyways, so once again, second mission, we're destroying one of those. I mean, I'm sure the game will remind us that the Zergs are a threat, but it's still kind of surprising. Because, I mean, I don't know. We seem pretty OP in my own personal opinion.
We're Protoss. We are OP by definition.
Yeah, exactly. That seems to be the case. I was gonna say I wish I had marched upon hundreds of worlds, but I realize that's probably a terrible thing to wish, and I kind of really don't want to start a war with hundreds of worlds, to be honest.
Wait, well, 500.
Wouldn't that be like Galaxy War by then? I don't know.
I don't know, it's 100 words, so it's 500. Yeah, just have a word war every time you march on a word.
That's a fair point.
There's a Galaxy War
I
sounds
probably-
too Nintendo.
It sounds what?
Galaxy War sounds too Nintendo.
Does it sound Nintendo?
I
I
don't
thought
know,
it
it
sounded
sounds
like
really
old
cheesy.
arcade cabinets.
Then that's
Kinda
Nintendo,
like-
isn't it? Good douche!
No, I was thinking more like Space Invaders, but well, whatever. Nintendo's cheese in a good way.
Would.
Well, yeah, it's an old company.
And it does the same thing that it did 20 years ago.
Yeah, except it does the same thing right. I mean, you know, you can't even... It's a different company, but you can't even claim that with the Xanonauts saying... Well, not Xanonauts. I'm sorry, Xanonauts you can claim, but they're not this... They didn't make they're not even official. But, you know, the guys made it XCOM. So, I mean, yeah.
But
Besides that, when's the last time you played a Nintendo game?
not in a long time, and that's a good thing. I just
Well-
don't like Nintendo games. It's fine when people like them. I just like making fun. But hey, why do you get mad at me? You don't get mad at Yahtzee.
Well, I actually go to my way to not watch those particular videos. Because I'm like, yeah, it's
Because
not
a
sure
man
what his-
sees reason.
huh?
Because a man sees reason.
I'm not actually sure what his reason is. I don't really like.
I think it's the same
You
reason
know.
that I have. I don't know what that is
and
anymore, but
that's-
yes.
I was gonna exactly. That's what I feel like. I'm like, his criticisms usually feel silly, like criticizing the story, and I'm like, I don't know. It seems like kind of a moot point for a game that isn't really based on the story. That's like,
But I guess it's
I don't know.
I think the generic criticization is that, but yes, it's not based on story, but the gameplay is still the same gameplay. So what is it based on? It's based on the gameplay, but it's the same gameplay that we have seen. The innovation isn't. We need. I don't know. We just.
Innovation's been a pretty constant for them, actually. I don't know.
I think mostly it's. They have done innovation, but they do the same thing 20 times and then they do an innovation. Like, the only reason why they have innovation is because of the amount that they pull out. Like when you they do, it's not like it's not like logic point. What I'm trying to say is, you can't really argue that they do a lot of that they don't do the same thing many times. Sure, sometimes they do something new, but they only do something new out of like they may make like 20 games, so one of the games will be something that they haven't done before. Sure, that's more often than like EA, but that's more often than other. But that's because others don't make 20 games in the first place.
Well, yeah, but I mean, to be fair, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even give the other guys a break on it. But what was it? The fucking guys who made Baldur's Gate. I already pointed out that was bullshit. They made the same game 20 times, and that was stupid.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what these guys do too.
I don't know. I think there's kind of a different level with it.
I mean, how many top Smash Bros. Style games have there been? How many just 2D Mario style games have there been?
Let's see, there's been 3 Smash Brothers game, and everyone's been pretty fucking different.
Like, very different. Oh.
Let's see. Well, generally different in the way of adding more, adding an actual story mode, or adding an adventure mode, or adding, like, tons of new characters. Let's see. Rebalancing everything. And to be fair, Smash Brothers is a fighting game, which, usually fighting games are more upgrades and completely overhauls of, formula. But, I don't know, I find Smash Brothers usually tend to be refreshingly, like, whatever. You don't have to enjoy Nintendo. I'm just saying. I think out of all the companies you can accuse of doing the same, it's kind of a silly company for it. There's a lot of companies.
But definitely, there's not much. What other companies are gonna go start accusing? No one.
Well,
we all have already established that EA sucks, that Ubisoft sucks, that Activision sucks. I mean, there's not many people I can left accuse.
Well, have you accused Sega enough? I think Sega sucks.
But I don't play many games from Sega.
I don't play many games from Nintendo either.
True, but I don't. Okay, better statement. I don't hear of any games from Sega.
Oh, that's kind of surprising, because I mean, there's still Sega still exists for some
in a way, I've accused them.
Yeah.
Because of. They fucking own the Total War, and I've mentioned often enough that Total War sucks.
Yeah, okay, so see, that's
often
the same game that they keep breaking even more than the last time, so, there's that.
But I think they completely changed the concept of what the game is about, but not in a positive way.
You mean they changed the concept into making the ship on the land? I actually don't know how much they changed the concept, but yeah.
They just changed the concept by making the game. It's like, let's see, can I exemplize this? It'd be like if you had a game. Let's see, is there any game that you have? Like, I'm trying to see if there's a game like that. I don't know, if you had a game that was all about just being fun and a giant clusterfuck, and then instead you made it into, like, a really minimalistic game.
Yeah.
Like, instead of having 100 different units to choose from, you have 10.
Yeah, so basically what Civilization did.
I don't know if Civilization ever had a giant array of units in the first place, to be honest. Civilization just became simplistic.
Yeah.
Because I think Civilization admittedly always was simplistic.
Yeah,
Like,
that is a fair
I don't
point.
hate the old civilizations, like even even that one that a lot of people really like, and I actually like it. Alphas and Tauri was like the high point of Civilization.
Yeah.
People like that, right? Like that one is fun, but even then,
It's
that
still
one is just like
basic.
it's not high science. Even then,
Right.
yeah.
Makes sense. Alright. So I see what you're saying with that,
But yeah, Surf
anyways.
is another one. Those guys, see, those guys, people need to give more shit. Fucking 2K can go suck a dick. You heard it here first. They've ruined so many things, and people keep being like, "Good job," because you totally did good on. You did great on Mafia 2. You did great on Civilization 5, and you did great on XCOM 2014.
Oh god, excellent.
I swear, I'm pretty sure they like drug people.
They probably do. I mean, I seriously, I'm not looking forward to the new XCOM. Oh wait, did it already happen?
They're making another one, yeah.
Oh,
Probably.
they're making another. I know they're
Right, they had
making
an expansion that came out.
Yeah,
But I
they
mean,
had
it
the
was just an
expansion.
expansion.
Okay, because I was pretty sure you mentioned they were making another one, but no.
I'm pretty sure they're making another one again.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking making the money.
Yeah. I think that's actually why I was mad at Sega, because no one's mad at Sega, and I'm like, I don't know. They freaking made, like, you know, they made what is considered to be one of the worst games ever, and what I've only seen videos of, and I consider to be one of the worst games ever, Sonic 2006.
You really
Because,
hate Sonic.
I mean, I really hate Sonic. I really, like, that specific game, in my opinion, should have killed the franchise. I'm just... Like, they literally released a game that was so utterly broken. Like, it wasn't even broken in a not fun way. It was broken in a way that half the mechanics
But
don't
I think
work.
Sega
Like,
is really good at actually at that. At the whole keeping going. I don't know how or why, but I mean, like, I mean, Total War, but it kept going, and now to people like Total War is great, but I mean, even the people who like Total War for a long time are like, Total War is dead because they had like 3 flops in a row, and I'm pretty sure that some of those flops were like the most expensive game. Not like comparing them to like the AAA games, it can't be that expensive, but for like a smaller studio, that those were like some of the most expensive games ever. Like they were super strongly pushed and all that,
right.
and
I
they were
see what you're
complete
saying.
flops.
And they're complete flops. Yeah, I don't know how Sega's doing it. I think some people have agreed that Sega
I think they just have a lot of
actually-
money.
Oh, I think they're gonna deal with the devil. I don't know, but that's just not science. So I guess.
Well, I mean, they have a lot of money by having made it year as a devil.
Exactly.
But yeah, I don't know Sega directly, but I assume they have just a lot of money to put on.
Yeah.
I mean, there's also Sega also own the Football Manager games,
That's interesting, surprising though.
which the
Then
ones that
again,
I
everyone's-
played, and supposedly the last one. 2014 was a total flop, and 2013 actually, for the people who like it, were also total flops. So I mean, I don't know, Sega's not having a good track record, are they? I know what they used to do is racing games.
Yeah, they used to do racing. Sega used to do racing games and Sonic.
Because I remember that what do you call it? In Medieval 2, which was like the last good Total War game.
Mm-hmm.
That one day, at the back of the menu, was I had advertisement for a Sega racing game. If I had only known what the future would hold for it, because of that. They should do Total War racing. I would totally think that.
At least it would be amusing. Man, can you imagine, like, freaking...
It's like the Deadliest Warrior, but with racing now.
Imagine freaking, like, Alexander the Great in a race car. Against, like, Napoleon.
Come on. I mean, see? Nintendo does its fucking racing games, why haven't they done that?
I'm pretty sure Nintendo doesn't do historical games, but yeah.
Then focus, Nintendo doesn't know history. They know Asian
Well,
history, but
well, that I actually can't really say, because I don't know much about
Asian history Asian history isn't history. You heard it here
Yeah.
first. Sapare is racist.
Indeed. But, I don't know.
Time to
At
shut.
least, at least once again, it's Burn Sager who's just like, oh, I know, let's put Sonic back in Arabia. That's a fun game, right?
Arabia?
Yeah,
That's the
like
thing.
freaking.
They didn't even have
Persian-
Sonic played in the universe.
Oh, yeah, that's another dumb thing they did. Well, it's funny because there was actually good games that Sonic was in the human universe, but then after the good games, they decided to keep that canon, and it kept doing dumber and dumber things, like Sonic having a female love interest as human. I'm like, that's just awkward. Like, I'm sorry, but that's awkward for everyone involved. That is like, I don't know. I can't even
Balls.
describe it. Yes, balls. I would rather take a ball of plasma to the face than Sonic 06.
I used a new angry video game, don't know. No, don't get tongued.
No. See, we're both being like, I don't know, whatever.
Getting tongued to death.
I don't know if that sounds sexy or not.
Yeah.
But considering the Zerg tongues, I'm going to go with not.
Because I impale you.
Yeah, they kind of impale you, and just in general. I don't know. Zergs aren't my first choice of things to do.
Well, don't worry, I'm killing all the tongues
Good.
by hitting them. Surviving half works really well.
Yeah.
Look at this slimy thing.
It's a pretty slimy thing. What is it? A Zerg. Oh, that's the thing we're trying to kill.
Yep, stab it.
Yeah.
You have to
That'll
stab
teach
it.
them damn dirty Zergs.
And really, we don't have any troops left, so we're just stabbing it really slowly.
Yeah. Oh well. That's fine.
Yeah, so we're really slowly killing that building.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it'll take us a bit, but actually it's not taking too long, and we'll have this one in no time.
That was kind of ball overkill.
That was pretty overkill, considering you have to pay for each shot.
Yeah. We've
But
killed
we've
that
already...
thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Phoenix.
Yeah. Oh, Phoenix should go buy us all burgers.
Phoenix White Burgers.
Higher ground, the Citadel of the Executor, 2 hours later.
It is as I feared. It was folly to believe Tassadar could be trusted. The Conclave will not soon forget his wanton betrayal. Nevertheless, we must stand resolute, for attacking defenseless settlements is not the way of true Protoss warriors. We shall overcome the entire swarm with the might and the fury that is our heritage. Executor, we shall lead our main strike force to the province of Sion, which has fallen to the Zerg. It's time the Zerg felt the wrath of the Sons of Iron. Clarita Phoenix will remain here with a small detachment and guard Antioch from any further assaults.
Seriously? Defensive servants? I mean, come on, they are still leaders of mass destruction.
Wait, so we're... What are we doing?
Did you not read the text?
I did read the text, but I want to double check to make sure I know what we're doing. Because though I did read the text, sometimes it's kind of lengthy, and occasionally I get distracted, like, by the sirens.
Yes, well, we destroyed the server, and the guy just kind of got back up. We were very disappointed by the fact that it didn't work. The whole killing him thing didn't work. So now we are like, oh, fuck the stabbing commanders in the back. We are fighting them head on. So that's what we're doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We're fighting Zerg's face on now because we are not cowards. We are Protoss.
Why aren't we just snooping the planet, though?
It's our planet. This is our home planet.
Okay, this is our home planet, right?
Why are we just nuking our home planet?
why don't we just go over all over the universe with nukes and be like, hey, that's I guess it's just nuking.
Keep in mind that we don't have a fleet. That awesome guy named Tassada kind of lost our fleet.
Yeah, I guess that was the thing that happened. It's unfortunate.
Also, we don't really like him because of the fact that he just told us this would work and it didn't work, so now we blame him. Which I found always a bit funny, because he's like, obviously we couldn't have trusted him, he betrayed us. But I mean, his plan didn't work, but since when is that betrayal?
I don't know. That does sound kind of silly. That's like if I was like, you know, hey, Sapare, go check the fridge. I think we have like another soda, and then you check the fridge.
He's like, no. Damn, he's Dan versus.
Man, that is pretty Dan versus, isn't it? Hey Ted, I think we have another soda. And he like goes over the fridge and checks it, and he's just like, no.
He's like taking revenge on his buddy.
Yeah. Oh man. That's a pretty good show.
I don't know if I've watched all the episodes or not. I don't know if they still make episodes or not.
That's actually a good question.
I don't know, there was a habit of them being taken down from YouTube for no reason, and ponies were still on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. I remember enjoying this show from the episodes I've seen, but to be fair, it's one of those shows I haven't kept up with, because, well, it's not the kind of show that you need to. Usually, you can watch the episodes in whatever order you feel like, and it doesn't really matter, because Dan's always gonna be Dan and angry at something. It's not like characters.
I would say that I found Boondocks funnier, but for a reason I was able to stick to Dan versus more. Maybe because it was like I mean it's silly, but in a way, I guess because the characters were still more likable in a way.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, not everyone's a terrible person. Like, actually, Dan's
even Dan is not the most terrible person. He's just kind of a misguided person, but hilariously so.
Yeah, exactly. Even Dan's also, like, you know...
And at least Dan is sometimes correct about stuff. Like, he's not always wrong and always an asshole.
Right, exactly. Like, it's actually pretty amusing, because when I first watched the show, I actually thought that, I discovered that he doesn't always win and he isn't always right. But at first I thought the formula was always going to be that, he's
always correct.
Yeah, because, like, at least the first, episode, the first couple... Yeah. There's, like, that episode where he's, like, you know, against New Mexico, and he's like, I'm gonna swear revenge against New Mexico, and it turns out New Mexico's, like, hosting, like, strange blood rituals.
Yeah. Totally spoilers for the show that is more than a years old.
Yeah, I'd hope most of why they're, you know, kind of seen it. If not, it's...
If not, now you have a reason to go see it. New Mexico hosts blood rituals.
Yeah, exactly. Also,
there's one as a dentist.
Yeah, I that one was pretty great. Yeah, I remember that one. There's one where, like, his boss is a devil. Or demon, I guess. Huh?
I remember that one. I might not even remember that. I know there's one with Canada.
Indeed there is. Dan versus Canada.
And he pounds Canada.
He does.
You would assume that would have more of an impact on the world normally.
Yeah, normally you'd think so.
No spoilers, but he kind of like Canada gets totally murdered by a giant glacier.
Yeah, seriously, I actually kind of was really surprised he won that one, considering Canada actually, as far as I remember, didn't do anything wrong. He was like,
Well,
I'm
Canada had the bear people, which wasn't really
Bear.
something I did wrong, but he keeps being like, I don't remember, but he keeps saying something about them being like bear people, and it turns out that they actually are or something.
I think it's Yeti lovers.
Yeah, Yeti lovers, whatever. Bear, Yeti, same thing. I'm sure
Yeah.
Yetis have bear.
Yeah, and then I remember that. And then his best friend tags along, and apparently being a Yeti lover is like a pretty terrible crime, but axe murder, that's pretty common.
Yes. Because hey, we Canadians are all ex-meadows.
Aren't you though? I mean,
I
you
know,
should,
but
you
I
should
think
probably
I think
go-
I most enjoyed the representation of the Frenchies, because I thought it was extremely accurate. At least extremely accurate of how us Western Canadians think of the Frenchies.
makes sense.
Because I mean, the whole idea that like them being all about like hurting Canada because Canada is taking away their independence, but them being like living off Canada, like that's exactly what they do in our eyes. It's like this makes no sense. You just try to shoot yourself in the foot.
Yeah. I don't know much about that situation, but I did find that pretty amusing.
Well, that's
myself.
that's like if I guess it'd be equivalent enough like if American rednecks were like, American state is destroying our life. It's like, well, you're living on the American state.
Yeah. Well, that is pretty silly. But yeah. I mean, not to be racist, but I'm being plain racist. It sounds like French people.
Sounds like
French people are pretty racist.
Well, yes, French people are also pretty French.
In all the worst ways.
In all the good ways. I'm sure they have the positive.
Probably. But anyways, you should go down and knock on your neighbor's door and be like, hey, are you an axe murderer?
Why would I knock? I should just fucking like get an axe. That's how we open doors around here, bitch.
Jeez, apparently so. I was going to make that Shemnu joke, but apparently axe murders are so common that it'd probably be a bit redundant going up and being like, hey, have you seen any axe murders? Do you know where any axe murders are?
I would quote the Shining movie, but I can't because I haven't seen it.
Shining movie.
There's a scene where the guy like axes down the door.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's pretty dramatic from what I've heard, or pretty hilarious, actually. I'm not sure which. It's pretty famous. I'm not sure for what, though.
What I was confused is why is it slightly bent? It looks like someone fucking, like this line thingy.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, that is kind of bad.
It looks like it's not like I don't know. It looks like someone just took a wrench to it. Where I'm like, dude, Protoss can't even beard shit straight.
That's pretty impressive.
I also like the animation. I don't know what it's doing, but I like the animation. It's just spinning.
It is spinning. It's providing the power to
the art style of the Protoss reminds me of Red Alert. The old ones.
Yeah. I used to play Red Alert.
Like, I haven't played that much Red Alert, but I mean, Red Alert has like this slightly futuristic feel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, for whatever reason, this art style kind of reminds me of it.
Yeah, well, makes sense. I'm pretty sure it had a similar art style thinking back on it, but I mean, it was a game that I didn't own, but I remember someone I knew owned it, and I remember it's one of those games that I enjoyed as best I could as a kid, but I was a really young kid, so I didn't know what I was doing. I just remember that, and admittedly that was before anyone knew what they were doing with the game. I mean, I'm pretty sure my sister had the same level of not understanding the game, and she pretty much, like, built an army of the German Shepherds.
Sounds like a good idea.
I'm sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they did, right? They're just like, they're like, oh man, we're gonna deal with like armed troops and like bombs and stuff. Just send like 100 German Shepherds and we'll be fine.
That's a pretty good plan. If we could fight off, I mean, it might catch the enemy off guard.
That is a fair point. I mean, would you be expecting that if you were just like, defending wherever or from whoever, and then there were like, 100 German Shepherds.
So this is a map where I always found out that the fucking airplanes suck.
Oh,
because they're super expensive to build. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really expensive to build, and they're not that good.
Right.
But I like building them in mass in this map because it's simple. Because because the map is built in such a way that airplanes don't have the performance it lives here.
Yeah. I can see that being pretty useful. Also, there's a pretty big like line between you and the enemy apparently.
Yeah, I have no idea where he is. I'm just going in a direction hoping to meet him.
Oh, okay. That's fair. I guess he's not in this corner of the map.
Oh my god.
Or maybe I'm wrong. Oh man, I guess I'm pretty wrong, Sapare.
You're getting attacked.
Gotta eat the Hydralisks.
Oh, it's a Norman.
Yep. Nomming with your twin blades. Whatever. Man. I
feel like how all of them have different gas animation. Like the way the gas looks is different for all three.
Right.
Because these guys have it in boxes. The humans have them in cylinders. And the Zergs have them in these like fleshy circle thingies.
That is interesting. That sounds really fleshy circle thingies. It sound a little familiar, but I don't know quite what it sounds like.
AIDS, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah. AIDS is clearly represented by fleshy circle things. For those who didn't know. So, remember kids, be careful when you have AIDS.
Don't get AIDS. This was another awesome lesson from Green Bean.
Yep. My lesson was actually be careful when you have AIDS. I guess you can be more careful when you have AIDS if you don't have AIDS in the first place. Generally, good idea.
Being attacked. Pretty sure these Zergs are not playing nice.
They don't seem to be playing nice. They seem like they're being a bunch of jerks.
Shark face, I zerg you.
See, now, this is why we need the Dan Protoss.
Dan Protoss would be OP.
He would be pretty OP. I can imagine him swearing, like, I can imagine him swearing destruction on the Zergs.
I could imagine anyone swearing destruction on the Zergs. Can have a habit of pissing people off.
Anyone? Are you sure? Can you... I don't know.
I use Snake.
No, I'm trying to think of a really unlikely candidate. Can you imagine Gandalf the whatever,
I wish Gandalf's great one, like fucking Protoss Zergs.
That's a fair point. I just somehow find it amusing the image of him like swearing vengeance on the Zergs.
I'm sure that the Zergs killed the Balrog and he loved the Balrog.
Oh, yeah, clearly.
Balrog Gandalf, my shipping of choice.
Balrog Gandalf, OTP.
Yep. I'm sure it exists.
It probably does. Is the thing that I have to say about that.
Yay for murder!
Yeah. That is for murder. It keeps life spicy. What?
I don't know.
Anyways, geez, there's actually quite a few Zergs here already.
Yeah. Zergs don't like me.
I kind of noticed that. Have you ever considered filing complaint with the Zerg lawyers and being like, you guys suck?
Yeah, I said I don't care.
Oh. Zerg lawyers suck in life.
Zerg lawyers. What do you expect?
I don't know. I guess this is why Phoenix
Where did my
Wright
ball
is-
shooters go?
I don't know.
I got them for that one mission and now they're gone. I need more balls.
That's going to be the new. I need more like pylons or whatever. I need more
Great
balls.
additional balls, yes.
That'd be pretty great. That should definitely be Starcraft the third.
Fucking assholes, stop attacking my workers.
Yeah. Who even does that?
Every player in this game ever.
Oh, that's a fair point. I mean, to be fair, if I knew anything on competitive play, I'd probably do that myself.
At least these guys are good at killing air units, as you can see.
Yeah, they're pretty efficient at that. They're just like, nope. Now the freaking Zergs get to feel the pain of having their overlords just, like, eat.
Yes.
And also, Hydralisk, that was your mistake stopping. Pretty big mistake. Stopping to see the dude stabbing you.
Do you think these guys have a chance? Why not?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Reward.
Normally, I know pros aren't about the numbers game, but I think you're probably gonna have to, you know, boost your numbers some here. Oh, we're meeting surprisingly little opposition, so okay. Yeah,
Never mind.
that's right. Never mind. I guess I didn't know what I was talking about.
What's up,
No.
guys?
To be fair, they seem to be doing alright still, but yeah. Anyways, I mean, Jesus, it's not like everyone always knows what they're talking about. I bet I could ask you about I don't know. When's the last time they made the movie?
What?
I'm not actually sure.
You're
It's
drunk.
fine. No, I'm just being all tired again. I don't know why.
It's
Like-
9 p.m.
It's 9 p.m. Yeah. It's just been one of those off days.
Space is
Tired.
one of those off days.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
As we could, Hydralisk.
Yeah. We did kill a lot of Hydralisks. Stupid, like, go away, Zerglings. Nobody cares that you're cute.
No one cares for your cuteness.
Exactly. Right now we're here to chew bubblegum and stab Zergs.
The problem is the tongues. There's so many tongues.
I've noticed that there do seem to be quite a few of those. I can understand why you'd, normally build, like, a ton of the air units.
I need more air units.
Hmm.
I need more useless air units.
Oh, sounds reasonable. I'm glad that since you can't hear that, well, I'm guessing it's not gonna show up much in the recording, and I'm glad it's not, because I gotta say, I can still occasionally hear people shooting off fireworks for some reason. I don't know why they're already shooting them off. Like you said, you'd think you'd actually save that for the 4th, but whatever.
Maybe they're just like shooting early.
Perhaps they do.
Yay for destroying tongues.
Yeah. Especially stabbing tongues. I don't know why, it just sounds metal to me. Well, I
Pretty sure
guess
it's a
just-
war crime.
Stabbing tongues.
Yes.
You know, that actually makes sense, come to think of it. I can't imagine torturing people via stabbing tongues is very appreciated.
I think torturing people is generally a work one.
Yeah. That's a fair point.
Yay for being able to shoot the tongues.
Yeah. But I don't know, maybe you could like torture people with snuggles and stuffed bears and stuff and video game.
I don't know. I'm not entirely certain if you know the definition of torturing people.
I don't know either, but I mean, to be fair, wouldn't that kind of freak out most people, like, you captured, like, you know, on the battlefield, and they just, like, start, I don't know, shoving
Pretty sure it's
stuffed
called
bears.
sexual harassment,
Is it?
and it's no good.
I didn't know that giving soldiers stuffed bears on the battlefield was sexual harassment. I'll have to keep that in mind.
Yes. Die, motherfuckers.
Indeed. This will teach you guys to... Okay. But
Can you
does it
guys stop
matter
running
much-
away?
Does it matter much if you kill their drones? I forget if they have, like, any kind of actual supply.
I don't know, but it's just embedded in my mind that I should.
Right. Makes sense.
They can't build buildings without drones.
Right. That is true. At the very least, there's that. If they don't have any drones, there aren't no buildings. So, yeah. Sounds like a good plan. Also, hydralisks happen a lot, I guess.
Yeah, they keep building one hydrolist at a time.
Trying to not die, one hydralisk at a time. But
They do have a lot of tongues.
Huh? Yeah.
Look at this map.
Jeez. Yeah. Why do they need so many tongues?
Because I have a lot of food to nom.
Yeah. I think I object to this. To talking about the stuffed bears being sexual. I think this battlefield in itself is sexual harassment.
Oops.
Like if I went on this battlefield to like stab things, I'd feel molested.
Come on, guys, you don't care about me shooting you? Yay, Cammy. Hee hee.
Oh, nice. The bait to shoot him up. Oh. Things have more health than I remember. Maybe their attacks just look like they're doing more than they actually are, because yeah, now they're pretty much dead. And they got almost 20 units.
They cared too, but two of them are already on low HP.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
That's an army of zealots.
Yeah.
Of zealots.
It sounds like a good thing to have, except for, you know, all the tongues, I guess. But that still sounds, well, it's still nice to have.
Damn it. Fucking hydras.
Yeah.
This mission is dragging itself out.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. Unfortunately, it seems to be drawing a bit longer than the others. I assume you started this one up because well, yeah, it seemed like it was likely that it would take about as long as the others, considering, I don't know, it took you all about 10 minutes to finish the other missions, like, each.
15.
Probably. 15. Well, 15 is still pretty good for an RTS game mission. In my personal views.
Can you please not go over there, boy?
I don't know, maybe he was going off to, like, OP or something.
He's gonna die.
That's a fair point. I guess living is kind of more important than that whole going off to pee in the woods thing. Which, to be fair, I don't even know if Protoss really do. Oh my
Do what
god,
they want to.
yeah, exactly. And they should put that on the back of the box. Protoss, they do what they want to.
Maybe that was on the back of the box.
I'd be a little surprised if that was on the back of the box. Like, just straight up like, hey guys, we know our other races are cool, but you should all play Protoss. Just saying.
It's a master race.
Yeah. It would appear that they are. Also, overlords for no reason.
Because he likes overlords.
Yeah, they seem to like overlords for some reason. I couldn't imagine why.
Because they're cute.
Yeah, really.
You just don't
I'm-
understand cuteness.
Apparently I don't. It took me a while to even understand the idea of Zerglings being cute. I certainly couldn't imagine any of the rest of the Zerg race. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't dress up any of these things in, like, frilly outfits or whatnot. Jeez, that sounds horrifying. Can you imagine, like, an overlord coming after you in, like, a maid outfit?
Maybe.
Maybe. Even pairs stunned by this horrifying
I don't know
revelation.
why I made outfit. I don't know if that's the definition of cute.
Well, of course it's like the definition of cute. Try shoving maid outfits on, like, I don't know, anything that's inherently kind of cute. I'll probably become more cute and possibly sexy. No. Just maid outfits are pretty much the definition of, I don't know, adorableness, I guess.
If I say so.
I do say so. I'd put maid outfits on the back of the box. I'd put them on the back of, like, any box.
What about your face? Do you put that on the back of a box?
Well, depends on the box. I personally don't feel that most people would appreciate my face on the back of the Starcraft box just because it's false advertising.
Okay.
And
I
I'd have to
nothing.
go... Okay. I suppose that's reasonable. Either
Hey,
way, I
destroyed
think...
the base.
Yeah, I
We
was
ran out
gonna
of
say...
money.
We did kind of run out of money, but I think we finally got this. And by that I mean I'm pretty sure. I guess I have a few more tongues to go though.
Well, at least we have these guys.
Yeah. We have plenty of dudes to stab things with. But, yeah, definitely still the aerial units pretty much sort the whole shooting ground things.
I mean, they do an amazing 9 damage, 8 damage or 9 damage, I can barely see the number. Compared to my 16 damage.
Yeah. And I assume, though I'm not sure, but I think your melee units probably hit faster, too.
I'm trying to. A bit. 0.5, I would say.
Yeah.
Sub overload. Wee.
I'm just, yeah.
They're good at that, though.
They're pretty good at running away, I guess. Or, oh wait, you mean our
Yeah.
It's pretty good at tracking, yeah. Yeah, I imagine there's probably not very many, if any, actually there's probably not any air unit that can escape a swarm of these things.
I think they're pretty much the fastest, yeah.
Which makes sense. I mean, I think they're probably, off the top of my head, they're the only anti-air, specifically made for anti-air that I've seen.
Well, the Terrans have that invisible fighter who is pretty
Oh,
much
right.
a bit wide.
Yeah, I forgot about that guy.
Mostly they can attack while moving, which is really useful.
Yeah.
If you time it correctly.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. And, like, the Terrans weren't bad, but there's probably a lot of smaller unit things like that I, don't remember, that I'll probably remember more in the, second bit of the campaign, just because, you know, obviously, I mean, the second bit of the game, but obviously for this, the Terran campaign was the shortest, being the first campaign, and mostly steamrolling almost the entire campaign without, you know...
Yeah. So let's see where those Zergs are.
Sounds legit. Oh, looks like some sort of patches. Oh no, anti-air.
I'm trying to. Ow. Suicide, folks.
Yeah. Suicide. Huh?
These Zerglings are douchebags.
Wow, they are. Also, I hadn't realized our drones are actually pretty fast.
Yeah.
I don't know if all workers have the same speed, but I assume most can't, like, outrun Zerglings.
Hard to say. I must check that. I assume they all have the same speed for balancing.
Right. That is the fair.
Okay, that's actually right on. I was kind of confused if I had to build a fucking transport ship, but I can't actually build a transport ship.
Right, because it's too, I assume that's one of those units you get later on. Like, probably the next mission, the one after, they'll be like, hey, by the way, transport units are pretty cool.
Great.
You're in that whole transporting thing.
Having a bit of a problem here with these fucking Zerglings.
Yeah. Zerglings seem to be, not the friendliest sort. Perhaps you should shoot them with giant balls.
I have no giant balls to shoot.
Oh. I suppose that's always the thing, isn't it?
God damn it, I should not have lost as many units as I did.
Yeah, well, that's alright. You were trying to rush the stage, but which is reasonable because, you know, trying to make progress is always slow.
Come on. There's the fucking guy. That fucking idolist, I think.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I thought we'd mostly, I don't know, I was thinking mostly ground units, I guess, because that's, well, that's a big thing with Zergs. Let's see. So, I'm not really sure how the Protoss bases work. Is there a way to set up a base by the crystals?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I assume there was, but, oh, you That's it. You were, you know, your drones are doing the long trips.
Where the fuck are the Zerglings now? God damn you Zerglings. Can you stop being cunts, please? Fuck it. I'm ending the pod. Thank you all for watching.
Alright. Yeah, thank you all for watching and see y'all next time.
Take care.